Aquarius, hello, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Monday the 23rd of March 2026. Excuse me. Apologies, I just had a bit of coffee cake that my son made. It's absolutely divine, but I probably shouldn't be eating it. But I did, and it was lovely. And I now feel quite sugary and, yeah, wish I probably hadn't have eaten quite so much. Anyway, you're not here to listen to me going on about what I've just eaten. You're here for a love tarot reading, and I am concentrating on those of you who are currently in no contact with your person. So, Aquarius, please take what resonates and leave what does not. The person that you are currently in no contact with, what are their current thoughts about you? The person that you are in no contact with, what are they currently thinking about you? Aquarius. They're disappointed. They're confused, or looking for some sort of clarity or truth. And they are thinking about the long term. They've got a plan for the future. And they're wondering how to make this plan grow, go ahead, progress. They're thinking about taking action, but they're thinking about it. They're not quite taking action yet. They're planning it. And they're a bit disappointed. They've been dwelling on things. And they're a bit confused. So they might have a plan, or they might want to take action towards you, but they're a bit confused maybe on how to do it. Or they're just looking for a way to do it, some sort of clarity. Perhaps they're waiting for you to communicate, to contact first, to reach out first. So, the person that you are in no contact with, Aquarius, what are they currently feeling about you, towards you? What are their feelings for you during this no contact? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Sorry, I'm being annoying. I'll stop. Well, guess what? Card message came out. You know, when I was shuffling and that card sort of each, you know, it came out, didn't it? I don't know if you saw it. And I picked it up because it was like, here, pick me. It was a pick me. Pick me, pick me. Is that a message for someone? Right. It was it doesn't want to be seen. It was the Ace of Swords in reverse. And in the first line of cards that I drew, it was the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the way these cards are aligning, oh, the sugar's going to my head. Well, they're next to each other. They're lining up to each other. So, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in the upright. So their thoughts are confused, their feelings are confused or lacking clarity, or they need to make a decision, they need to make a plan, they need to make a choice, a decision, a plan, and they're not quite sure how to do it. They also are waiting for you possibly to communicate to them. There's something here about truth, clarity, perhaps dishonesty or some sort of truth. They're heavily in their mind. They're feeling that there's something unhealthy in them, in you, between you both, that they need to detach from, or there's something negative, something that's blocking, or perhaps there's an unhealthy habit or temptation or lifestyle or thing that's just causing quite an attachment, but they're trying to free themselves from it, or they're trying to detach from it. And there's the Nine of Cups in upright, which is emotional fulfillment, material comfort, satisfaction, gratitude. Feeling a bit like me when I've just eaten that piece of coffee cake, and I'm feeling very satisfied, very content, and very full of lovely things that I'm feeling very grateful to have been able to consume. You know, when you eat something really nice and you sit and you're thinking, oh, I'm really full up, but that was really nice and I really enjoyed it and I'm really satisfied, and that sort of feeling. So, yeah. So, the person that you are in no contact with, Aquarius, why aren't they reaching out? The person that you are in no contact with, Aquarius, why is there no contact? Why aren't they reaching out to you? There's that Five of Cups again in the reverse, the Four of Cups in the upright, the Ten of Cups in the upright. So the Four of Cups in the upright, the Ten of Cups in the upright, and the Five of Cups in reverse. What are they dwelling on? They're dwelling on something. They're really dwelling on something in their emotions, in their feelings. They're trying to accept something, but they're not accepting it. I'm also getting, oh, I don't like saying this because I don't like, but I'm getting a victim mentality. Kind of like, oh, why me? Why us? Why? But then there's the Ten of Cups in the reverse, in the upright, and the Nine of Cups up there. So this is about happiness, their happiness, your happiness together, your happy ending. Perhaps you've been together a long time, or this is a long-term relationship. Perhaps you have children, you have family together. Your person's thinking about the long term. Aha. They might be thinking about marriage and commitment and having children. They're dwelling on something, but they're trying to accept it. Also, there's that unhealthy energy, the devil. There's something they're trying to let go of. Perhaps it's negative thinking. Perhaps it's anxiety, worry, thinking too much about the future. Over-analysing, perhaps where things are going with you both. They're kind of trying to release it, trying to move on, trying to accept something, but they're just really heavily in this. Are they overly emotional? I don't know. Only you'll know that, Aquarius. But are they very sensitive? You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. There's an energy of regret there as well. Sort of dwelling on the past, regret. Oh, this happened, and why didn't this happen? And oh, I regret this in the past. And they're thinking about the future, but they're thinking about the past. I'm getting someone that's really like in their emotions. They're quite emotional, maybe overly emotional. So, Aquarius, during this no contact, what do they want to say to you, but they're not saying it? They're obviously not saying it because they're bottling it all up in their emotions. They're just sort of sitting, dwelling on it, not sharing it with you. Perhaps you don't want them to share it with you if it's that much. I don't know. Sorry. Right. Why is your person not reaching out to you, Aquarius? Nine of Wands in the upright, Seven of Swords in the upright, Temperance in the reverse. They got their guard up. They're guarded. There's also something here about deception. Trying to get away with something. Sneaky sort of energy. Although I'm not getting a very sneaky energy from them, but there is something here about truth with those Ace of Swords in reverse and now the Seven of Swords. There's something here about truth, clarity. They want to know the truth, or they need to give you a truth or some sort of clarity, and they're a bit guarded and they're not sure how to. And that King of Wands, they want to take action. They want to give clarity, but they're trying to get away with having to do it. They don't want to. There's something they've got to be truthful about that they don't want to be truthful about, or you need to be. There's, however it resonates, but. And they're guarded. They're keeping their guard up. Temperance in reverse. And there's some sort of extreme here. Excess, unbalance, and the Devil there as well in reverse. So there's something unhealthy that one of you are dealing with, or between you both, that they're trying to get out of, you're trying to get out of, you're trying to detach from, someone's trying to detach from something that's unhealthy and sneaky and extreme, excessive, some sort of temptation, lifestyle, habit, whatever it is. Habit or addiction or unhealthy behavior or whatever it is. Potential outcome, advice and guidance for Aquarius and the person they are in no contact with. Potential outcome, advice and guidance. The Three of Cups in the upright, Six of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. There is something here. Right, so we know that there's something unhealthy or toxic. Something that's possibly sneaky or deceptive. There's also something else. There's something here that is getting in between the pair of you. Something that's causing some sort of disruption, confusion, attachment, unhealthiness, toxicity. Whether that's a person, a place, or a thing, or another situation, whatever it is. There's something here I'm getting about an unhealthy habit, possibly an addiction, an overindulgence. And I was just talking about my cake, my overindulgence. Ha ha ha. Right. Someone could have a bit of an overindulgence with something, an addiction to something, or I'm getting more an excess, an overindulgence, someone that indulges in something a little bit too much that they know they shouldn't. Now that might well be cake, might be shopping, might be too many magazine subscriptions. Maybe someone likes to buy socks in every colour. Yes, it could be they like to drink a lot. They drink a whole bottle of wine instead of a couple of glasses, or perhaps they enjoy slot machines. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. It's excessive. It's unhealthy. It's causing them an issue quite heavily in the extreme, and someone here is kind of hiding it. But they're trying, they realise it's an issue and they're trying to detach from it. Six of Cups in reverse. Someone here, and like I was getting in the beginning of the reading, something about the past. The Six of Cups is a nostalgic energy. It's someone from your past. It's someone that you've known a long time. It's someone that you've known since childhood. It could be a friend, a family member. Something here about friends as well. Friends or family. But there's something here about holding on to some sort of past baggage. Some sort of past emotion that they are dwelling on. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And there is something is unstable, or some sort of stable beginning, or some sort of stability is in question, some sort of missed opportunity, or bad investment, bad luck, or more like a bad investment, like a missed opportunity, something that could have been good but didn't turn out good. This could also be about money. I'm getting a lot of cup energy here. 3 or 5, 9, 19, 24, 27, 33, 42, 42 cups. 4, 5, 6, 6. Yeah. There's something here that needs to be moved on from. There's something here that is causing friction, tension. But there's something here, there is a transition that needs to happen, a change that needs to happen. This is heavy emotions and heavy, something heavy. This is something that stops them from being happy, or this is something that stops you both being happy together. It's a blockage, it gets in between you, it causes separation between you. The Nine of Cups again just flipped over as I was shuffling. Yeah. There's something here that stops a complete emotional fulfillment. There is something here about material comforts as well. Wanting too much, needing too much. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone needs to get some advice and they're not getting the advice they need, or they're not taking the advice they're given, or they're not communicating. Someone needs to communicate. They're not communicating. They're hiding something. They're not wanting to be out in the open about this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is not putting in time and effort. Someone is not putting in the work, putting in the effort. Someone's trying to take shortcuts. Nine of Wands. Yeah, again, someone's guarded. They're protective, they're guarded. They're putting their guard up, they're persevering, but I'm getting more putting their guard up, hiding, not wanting to deal with something. Eight of Wands in reverse, not taking action, not communicating, not taking action, not making a decision, kind of trying to avoid making a decision here, or delaying something. Tell me about that Seven of Swords. Why is it here for the person that Aquarius is in no contact with at the moment? Let's go from the bottom because it's the Seven of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright. The Six of Cups in the upright. This person could be dealing with something from their past, or perhaps from their childhood. Some sort of childhood wound or past wound that they hide, that stops them. If they were to deal with this, then it would bring them stability, or bring you both stability together. There's something here from a past that they need to let go of, or there's a person from their past that they need to let go of. Or perhaps there is a person from their past that is somehow getting in the middle of your connection, your relationship, your marriage, whatever it is, whatever level of relationship you're at. Why is the Three of Cups here for the person that Aquarius is in no contact with? Why is the Three of Cups here for the person that Aquarius is in no contact with? Eight of Wands in reverse. Again. Someone here is stalling, waiting, but panicking perhaps. They know they need to take action. They need to make a decision quickly. Someone here, excuse me, someone here might be married or might be in a marriage. Or, well, that's the same thing, but or someone is already committed elsewhere. Queen of Pentacles. Someone here could be a mother, could have family. You know, could be the mother or father of your children, but there's also someone's mother might be involved here, or someone's got some sort of past emotional baggage to do with their mum. Six of Cups in reverse. Why is it here? The Hierophant in reverse. Like I said, someone here could be married, committed elsewhere, and they're needing to make a choice perhaps. There's also something here about very different, there's differences between you both, something very different. Five of Swords, something very different, difference of opinion, difference of tradition, morals, backgrounds. There's some sort of rebellion here, someone's a rebel or goes against the grain. Might be difference in background, age, race, whatever it is, upbringing, whatever it is. And there's something here about someone's mum. I keep getting that. Five of Swords. sneakiness again, defeat, conflict, competition, ego. Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords in reverse, inner critic, harsh, negative, like talk, inner critic. Queen of Cups, someone that's very, Three of Cups again. Right, these cards are flying all over the place. Why is a Ten of Cups here? Why is a Ten of Cups here? Page of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. There is a happy ending here. There's a new beginning, a happy ending, a beginning of a happy ending, like something to begin that could be very happy, very stable, very solid. Someone here has a choice to make, or someone here needs to communicate. There's some sort of deception, manipulation here. There's some sort of bad news or lack of communication, or someone's expecting news, not news. It might be good, it might be bad, but someone's really waiting for some sort of clarity. Someone needs to make a decision. Why is the Devil here in reverse energy? Why is the Devil here in reverse energy? The Eight of Wands again. There's something about back and forth, but action, decisions, delay and panic. Someone needs to take action quickly in order, something needs to end, something needs to be released in order, some cycle has to complete, something needs to complete before something can begin, or before something is stable. Something needs to be let go of, a decision needs to be made, action needs to be taken, and it needs to happen quickly. And someone is starting to panic because perhaps time is running out. I'm getting here someone's in another country, or someone's from another country. King of Wands in reverse. Someone's like got no direction, they need to take direction. Or someone's being impulsive or stubborn or arrogant. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. It's here twice in reverse. Why is the Ace of Swords here twice in reverse? Seven of Swords. Five of Wands in reverse. There is something here that someone is hiding. Someone here wants truth, and someone is going out of their way to hide it, or to delay it, or to stall it. They are trying everything that they can to keep their guard up, to avoid it, they don't want this truth to come out, or they don't want to... Excuse me. I'm so sorry, I was going to pause, but the sneeze came before I could pause, and I didn't want to knock. I didn't want to press it and then sneeze and like the entire thing fall over. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe that's, I mean, some tarot readers say when they sneeze, it's a sign or something. I don't know, but maybe that's a sign. It all coming out. Yeah. It didn't all come out, by the way. I covered my face when I sneeze, as I always do. Something needs to come out. Something needs to come out. Someone's really not wanting whatever this is to come out. Someone here is committed elsewhere. I'm just going to say it. I'm not saying you're all up to no good, but it's my job to say what's here, what's being channeled to me. Someone here is committed elsewhere, or they're married, or they've got something here. There's something here that someone's trying to hide. And yeah, it could be a marriage, it could be an unhealthy, toxic habit. And when I say unhealthy, toxic habit, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying it's unhealthy to someone. They know it's unhealthy, it's limiting them, it's, you know, it's like me just eating a rather large piece of coffee cake when I could have just had a little piece of coffee cake, but I just thought, well, you know, I've been a hard-working woman, girl all day, and I deserve a bigger piece of coffee cake, and now my stomach is regretting it. That's what I'm talking about. Things you know you shouldn't be doing, but you do it anyway because it feels good at the time. One from the top of each deck. Queen of Pentacles in reverse now. Six of Pentacles in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Chariot in reverse. Someone's mum's getting involved. Someone's mum is getting involved with something. There's also someone that's trying to control the outcome, trying to hold on too tightly, trying to intervene. Someone here that's being too, they're holding on too tightly. They're wrapping someone in cotton wool. They're too much. They need to give someone some space. Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in the upright, you can't make it up. The Hermit in the upright. The Page of Wands in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Someone is very stubborn. Someone is also very they're a bit controlling of something. They're controlling of something. Stubborn, but someone here is very impulsive as well. The lack of discipline, lack of direction. Someone gives too much, but I'm getting someone that cares too much. They love too much to the point that it's unhealthy. You know, that bit smothering is what I'm saying. The Hermit. Someone's a bit lost, looking for a light in the dark, looking for a way forward. The Chariot, very fast energy, but it's in the upright and in the reverse, and it's going like this, and it's like a train that's about to come off the rails. It's going super fast, it's coming off the rails, and it's going to end up smashing all over the place. I'm going to put these, my readings have been quite long this evening, but which I don't mind at all. Let me know if you watch I'm going to put these into their suits now for you, Aquarius, but let me know if you're a regular watcher of my videos. Can you let me know if you prefer my readings shorter or longer? Because personally, I would like to give all my readings an hour. But I know some people don't like readings that drag on and on and on. So if you have any preference, can you just put it in the comments, or you're quite welcome to reach out to me via email, which is ravenoracletarot@gmail.com. You will also find me on, can I say the F book word? And can I say Insta? I don't know if I'll get told off for that. Let me know if I'm allowed to mention other platforms. I've got anyway, other platforms, social platforms, the links are on my homepage. I'm going to put these into their suits and stop talking. Right, one moment. Right. I'm getting someone can't stick with a plan. Someone can't stick to a plan. They make a decision and then they change their mind just as quick. They make a quick decision and then they change their mind just as quick. Someone here is trying to help someone, but they need to take a step back because they can't do this for this person. This person has to do this by themselves. There's something here that's really stopping someone's stability. There's a potential here. There's a potential for real stability and a happy ending and a happiness. But someone needs to liberate themselves from something. Someone here, they try and take action. They try and make a plan, go for it. And then they can't keep up with it. They can't commit to it. They're not consistent. They're impulsive, they're unpredictable, they're inconsistent. They can't commit to something. There's a lack of direction. They make excuses. I'm getting someone that makes excuses. There's someone here that's very loving, very caring, really tries to look after this person, really tries to mother them through it. But they can't, and you can't. You can only help someone. You can only help someone so much. They have to want to help themselves. They must want to help themselves. They have to be the change. They have to be the change. I need to say that really. And this is someone, maybe that someone's tried to help for a long time. This is a long time issue for someone. Someone's they avoid truth. They try and hide something. They deflect a lot. They get defensive a lot. They try and kind of use delay tactics, stalling tactics. They kind of twist their words. And someone, yeah, again, that motherly energy. Someone gives too much to a fault kind of thing. They need to let someone, they need to, I'm almost getting be cruel to be kind. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Aquarius. I'm probably going to leave it there because I think that's probably enough. Yeah, I think that's it. That's your reading. So I hope this helps. Hope it resonated. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you would like more readings from me, please click the bell at the top of my page and you will get a notification when I next do a reading. For anyone who wants a personal reading, you will find my details on my homepage and my email address. And yeah, that's what I have for you. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time, Aquarius. Bye-bye.